Welcome back, guys. This is the Tightwad, and today we are working on adding new string to the weed eater, or trimmer as some people call it. First thing you have to do is remove the cap. So this one just unscrews. So I just turn this piece until it comes off, and the string spool just lifts right off of it. I always check for markings on it. It'll tell you which way to wind. This one says to wind line clockwise, and then you need to look on the inside for a way to lock the tip of the string in. So if you see the little holes inside each side there, you stick your string in there, and then you can wind it from that point. The top of it has ways to lock the string. Once you're finished winding, you lock the tip in here so that it's easier to feed back into the cap of the weed eater once you're done. And you need to find the one that matches the size. So we're using, the string we have is 0.095. So I find the 0.095 markings, and that's where we'll finish with our string. And there should be one on the opposite side as well. Alright, so I take the tip of my string and I stick it in this hole. Stick it in as far as it'll go. It goes in about quarter inch to a half an inch in. And then I wind it tightly, and remember, it goes clockwise. So I wind it tightly in this direction. And I try to wind it on one side and then the other of that groove. And you just keep filling it up until it's full, until it meets up almost to the center divider. Alright, and I don't want to put too much on there because you don't want it to pop off. So you got to stop at one of the sections that says 0.095, and then you just pull it into the notch. And that holds it tight and in place. Alright. Repeat the same process on the other side. So I stick it in the hole. Make sure you get it all the way down in there. Then I'm going to wind it clockwise again. Kind of going one side to the other. And then you're going to end up opposite of the first line and stick it in the notch. Take your cutter. This is the cutter that came with the trimmer string. This cutter failed several times, so I suggest you just cut it with a pair of scissors, or you can use pruning shears. So you have a spring on the back, and this is a bump style trimmer. It feeds every time you bump it on the ground. So when you bump it, the spring compresses and this turns, and it releases a little more string. So to put it in, you have your two strings, and there's two holes on the head. So you go ahead and feed your strings in first. And then you line up the spring with the shaft that's there and push it down. You can now pop your strings, so all you do is pull on them, and it pulls them out of the grooves that were holding it in place. And then that should allow you to push the cartridge far enough in to screw your cap on. Screw your cap on securely, and you are good to go. When you fire up your trimmer, if the string is too long, it will automatically cut itself off on the guard, so it'll go to the correct size. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe for more home repair and lawn repair videos.